now. You look like a crazy person. No, I mean, I don't know because I'm not, a First Nation person. Like, I don't know the repercussions of that.
Okay, let me say something, and I feel like we've said this before, and this is going to piss everybody off.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh. Are you ready to go there? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying it's not cool to say, I'm Native American or whatever because for whatever reason.
I'm saying I don't know because I'm not Native American.
Okay.
And it's none of my business.
Here's my example. A white man, somebody who grew up as a white man, transitions into becoming a woman. Is that okay for them to appropriate?
Oh my God.
Female.
Oh my God.
Is that okay? This is my point. This is my whole point. I say let them. Who gives a shit? If they say they're a woman and they believe that they're a woman and whatever, fine. I don't care. How does that hurt me or affect me in any way? It doesn't. Let them be.
Like as a woman?
As a woman. I don't care. Fine.
But I feel like that's different because they can identify with kind of those struggles, or at least like in a different way.
How?
In that they're trans and have limited. Can I derail this for a sec?
Yeah.
To talk about supporting sex workers?
Yes. Yes.
What are you talking about? Do you want me to patronize sex workers? Is that what you're talking about?
So Spenny...
They're doing fine.
Spenny sent me a text that said support sex workers. And,
I sent you a tweet.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a tweet.
It was a tweet that was just over and over again, support fat sex workers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Support fat sex workers. And, when I saw that, we both were kind of like, how?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Support do you need?
What do they need? Healthcare?
Do you want financial support? Emotional support?
Because, listen, you're a sex worker. You're past the point of emotional support from me. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Financially, you're doing much better than anyone.
I don't
claiming
know.
To support.
Have
Have
you seen like those videos of like sex workers in Georgia or whatever? They'll do like anything for like $5.
Oh, that's rough.
It's really rough.
I'm just thinking about the sex workers I know.
You know sex workers?
Yeah, like strippers and.
Oh yeah, I know some strippers. I don't know
but they're making money.
Oh my God,
like
strippers.
They have 401ks.
Oh my God, they are rich as hell.
Rich.
They have houses. I know strippers, and they're like doing well.
Yeah,
they
very
own
well.
a home.
And that's what I think of when I hear support sex workers. I'm like, what do you want? What else do you want from me?
What do you
support
need?
Sex work. What do you need? How else can I support sex workers?
Well, that one was specific because it was fat sex workers.
Why? Why do I need to support fat sex workers
over regular or any other type
or any sex worker?
I
but
guess I shouldn't have said
specifically...
regular because that implies that fat is not okay. Whatever. Sorry.
I mean, we could get into that, but let's not.
We won't. We already got into some shit we shouldn't have gotten into anyway.
This is what happens when you're in the captain's seat.
When I'm in the captain's seat, this goes bad. This is going to get me in trouble.
This podcast has gone off the rails.
Off the charts is getting me in trouble.
That's fine.
But you know what?
But yeah, like what
do you need?
Why do I need to support fat sex workers? I don't support any type of sex worker because I
really don't.
Why?
I don't hate you for being a sex worker.
No, do whatever you want to do. I don't give a fuck.
Again, this comes down to what I was saying. Do whatever you want. I don't care. But
going out of my way to
exactly
make your life better than mine.
I say everybody do whatever you want. You want to be a sex worker? Great. You want to identify as any sort of gender or whatever? Great. But my problem here is don't turn around on me like it's somehow my problem. You do whatever you got to do. That's fine. No, I'm not hating on you.
That we as like cisgendered white people
God.
benefit from a system that maybe a lot of sex workers can't or don't. And they rely on us to
do what? Have sex with them and pay them?
No, but to like maybe put different policies in place.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm all for like probably legalization of prostitution just because I think you should protect people.
Yeah.
And I do believe that. That's for sure. But I don't know.
Maybe that's what it
Maybe that's what that means.
Like support. That's not clear.
But it's not clear. You need to say like support sex workers through legislation.
Like, through Article 11.9-C in the hopper.
Thank you for being specific, I would say.
I would say thank you. Where do I vote?
Where do I vote?
On that. And I will.
That's fine. I mean,
I'm not giving any sex workers any money.
I don't need to pay. I'm not paying you.
Listen, we don't gotta pay for it.
We don't have to pay. Oh my God. You know what that reminds me of?
What?
So, do you know what an incel is?
I do.
Okay, so I was watching it.
An intentionally celibate
person. I was watching a documentary about people called shy boys, or I think maybe the documentary was just called Shy Boys.
God.
And there was...
I don't know what that is, but I hate it.
Oh, it was rough. But there was like an incel on there. There was some other type of person I've never heard of. I didn't understand what it was. And like another, just like socially anxious person. And they
Support socially anxious people.
Thank you. But
by voting this
legislation article. Okay. But the shit that they were saying was just like, it kind of blew my mind a little bit because one of the guys was like, I am an incel and women don't fuck me because I'm ugly. And he wasn't even ugly, which was the weirdest part. He wasn't an ugly guy, but he's like, women, like, I'm unattractive. And he goes, I would do literally anything for a 300-pound, ugly, obese, nasty white woman. I will do anything just to have her. Like,
what?
He was basically saying, like, I aim for the bottom of the barrel. I will take whatever I can get, and I still can't get laid. And I'm like... But
he's intentionally celibate.
Well, now, probably, because he couldn't get laid. So now he's
like... See, the incels I think of and talk about are the ones that are like, maybe if these stupid bitches
they hate women.
They just really hate women.
They hate women. Well, this person did, too. He was really, really mad about women. Not fucking
being
him.
alive. Yeah.
And it's like... It kind of blew my mind a little bit because I was like, first of all, this guy's not even that ugly. And he can definitely find an obese, ugly woman to have sex with him. But the problem is, like, maybe you're just like, maybe your problem is not that you're like ugly or whatever. Maybe your problem is that you probably like go up to every woman you see and not only like ask immediately to have sex with her, which, by the way, men, that's not going to work.
Not all the time.
It's not going to work, which I'll get into. I'll get into that
sometimes.
Next. But maybe your problem is that, like, immediately after doing that, you talk about how much you hate women and how disgusting they are and just, like, pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And then they probably go, all right, I'm going to move on from that. Because
you're like, oh, you're not going to fuck me immediately, you piece of shit?
You piece of shit, bitch. And then they go, oh. Okay.
Yeah. I made a right decision here.
I think I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah.
So about that, they did a study. Again, I could be completely wrong about this. Don't quote me on this.
No one's quoting
anything that we
say. If anything, someone is squirreled away with a headphone in.
That's it. So they did this study where they went around like a college campus, and I know I've told you this before.
Oh, just real quick, Evergreen State College was voted the worst in America for free speech.
How sad is that? That's our school.
I know.
Like, if we went to, like, try to get a job and
they're
said...
under a lot of, like, there are a lot of lawsuits against them right now for, like, the degrees there because people will literally laugh them off.
Yeah, like if I tried to get hired, they'd be like, oh, you went to Evergreen? Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with that.
Exactly.
And I'm like, no,
but I'm
not
like...
one of them.
They don't give a shit.
I'm not like them. So they did this study where they went to like a college campus and they got a panel of women and a panel of men to choose like the most attractive out of a group of like, so they got the group of women to choose the most attractive man, out of a group and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And that person that they chose, they made them go around a college campus and solicit sex from people.
Uh-huh.
So it was something like the woman went around, the hot lady went around and asked, like, will you fuck me?
And everyone said yes.
Oh my God. It was like 80-something% of men were like, yes, let's do it right now. The flip side, the hot man going up to women asking for sex, guess what the percentage was?
No way. Really low?
0.
No way.
Yeah.
Where are my Samanthas at?
Women don't like that.
Where are my Blanche Devereaux at?
And see, this is the thing. That's not to say there aren't Samanthas and Blanches around there, because there are. Ladies like to fuck, but they don't like a serial killer style, hey, woman, do you want to fuck me right now?
I want to see his
delivery.
Yeah. Cuz if it was, wild-eyed hello woman, would you allow vaginal penetration this evening from me?
I'm going to pass.
I'm going to say no right now, and I'm also going to call everyone I know to walk me home.
So scary.
However, if he was smooth, I can't imagine that it was 0%.
Hey, bitch, wanna fuck?
Ooh! Yes, daddy.
You don't get it.
I'm not a woman.
You don't get it. You're not a woman. That's not how...
See that? If you did that with gay guys...
Yeah, that's why men...
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, where are we going? In this alley? Cool.
Great. Right here? Fine.
Y'all are ridiculous.
Animals.
Gay
men are freaks.
You guys are freaky deaky.
Yeah, that's how we like it.
Freaks.
Yeah.
Women, we don't do that. We go,
Women are
No.
smarter, though. Women are, I feel like...
Hey, we were going to talk about that, weren't we?
I don't know, we can. I feel like women, despite the stereotype, are less controlled by their hormones than men.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I feel like men are ruled by their testicles,
Oh my God.
And I feel like women
1,000%.
are way more, like, in tune with their emotions. And, like, can say, like, oh, I'm horny, but that's not a good idea.
And I wonder why, like, that is. Because I wonder if men are just taught to, like, not be, they're taught, like, to not be emotional, I guess, or, like, not really pay much attention to their emotions.
Well, that's gay.
That's gay?
Yeah.
To do that?
Yeah.
To not care
That's
about...
wrong.
That's gay. That's super gay.
Yeah.
It's faggy. You're right.
Remember your faggy winter shirt?
Oh my God, my
Our
driving instructor called his shirt a faggy winter shirt. He said a lot of good stuff.
He was full of them.
He was a good guy.
You know what, though? He was a good guy.
He kind of was.
He was just a bread and butter middle American.
Just a regular guy.
Just a regular guy. I would not be surprised if he voted for DT.
Oh, no. He definitely voted for DT.
But he doesn't know.
But he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He's fine.
Give him a break.
He's helping kids learn how to drive. He's fine. Faggy winter shirt and all. What were we talking about? Women and men and hormones and being smart. We talked about this. I remember you texted me and you're like,
oh, I did.
Yeah, you're like, are men smarter than women? And I said,
I think I said, maybe I said, do you think men are smarter?
Yeah. And
women?
I said, I said something along the lines of like, men are smarter at buildings. Isn't that what I said?
Yes. Yes, men are smarter. You're right. You're absolutely right.
They're way smarter about buildings.
Men are good at buildings. is like how to measure a man's intelligence. Men are good at buildings, and women are good at like everything else, except for like driving.
Terrible drivers.
I'm a bad driver.
You know what I chalked it down to? Because I thought about this more.
Yeah.
Because we were kind of going back and forth, like. How do you even measure
and
intelligence?
this was an earnest conversation.
It was. We were like we were on it.
Yeah.
But I think what I kind of like recently have been thinking is it's more like men are better at